Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO fan video. Sorry I've been away for a bit. I'm still kind of recovering from a cold that I had for the past 3 days. I have 4th day worth of bloody noses, which was so much fun. I'm still kind of recovering from it, but I feel a little bit better now. I'm your host LEGO fan. I do fun LEGO videos. I have about 10 steps per video as well as cool Bear 10 videos. If you guys are new, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that YouTube algorithm stuff. And with that out of the way, let's get started. So, last we left off, we are currently in the middle of building the other leg that we have for Stitch. Today, we're going to finish it. And that will pretty much be all. We're going to finish it and attach it. So let's get started. In the first step, we're going from step 131 to step 146. We are going to need a blue 1x2, a cyan light blue 1x2 with the 2x2 going up on it, as well as our double raised 1x2 with our raised 1x2 with the little thingy on it, and it's gray in color. So we're going to use this piece as a base, and now we're going to attach the gray piece. Make sure that this little thingy is facing to the left. So it is like this. And now we're going to put this right on top. So it ends up looking like this. Now, on our leg here, we are going to go ahead and attach this on top of the gray one that we have in the front here. And this little attachment thing should be going to the left. Same as the other one. Okay? So it ends up looking like this. Now, we are going to go ahead and take two blue 2x2 flat arcs, and these are going to attach same spot as the other leg. I mentioned in the previous video that if you feel comfortable building a mirror version of something, you could just skip right over this video to the next one where I will be talking about the arms. But this is just going to be a mirror of this leg, and the arcs are going in this exact same spot. So one goes here, attach it to here, like that. And the other one should be going right next to it, like that. Now, we are going to take two of these, and I don't think I could take this under comfortably. I guess that will do. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, the pieces are gonna go on here, on the front part, and they are not going to be on the 1x1 stud. So you see that stud right there. It should be going in this bottom right corner on the top 2x2 and the top right corner in the bottom 2x2. So it ends up looking like this. Now, we are going to go ahead and flip it on the side here with these two. With this homemade 4x2 with the 2x2 on the right. And we're going to take two white quarter pieces, as I call them. And we're going to ignore the top part for now, and in the bottom, insert your quarter pieces. So one should be facing to the left, and one should be facing to the right. Just like that. Now, we are going to keep it on this end, and on the edges of those quarter pieces, so this stud and this stud, we are going to insert these pieces. I never know what to call them. I often like to call them half shields, but I don't know if that entirely fits. So we got one that goes to the left and one that goes to the right, like usual. The one that has the smooth edge on the left should be going on the right side, so that way this pointy end is facing towards the 2x2. And this is going right here on the little outlier stud of the corner pieces. And it attaches via this little sunken in 1x1 spot that you see here. So it looks like that. And same on the other side, only it's going to be facing towards the front. But it's going to be in the same exact spot, just on the other side. So it looks like that instead. Now, we are going to go ahead and insert a 1x2 ramp. And this is going right in between to connect the two corner pieces. And the ramp should be going downwards or facing towards the front, however you look at it. And finally, to complete this end, we are going to take these two big giant pieces and they will be covering up the rest of this. So you're going to form a whole dome on this side with these two pieces. So this little sunken in 1x1 spot should be attached to the remaining 1x1 on the corner pieces. So one side should look like this. And then go to the other side. So that way, this is what it looks like. Now comes the fun part, because we're going to move ahead onto this little excess 1x2 section. And we are going to insert these pieces. They are raised 1x1s with a 1x1 on the side, has a little ledge, and these are going on the underside of the edge of this excess part of in the front. So they should be facing towards the edge. Give me 1 second, I can show you guys in a sec. So this is what it should look like. So it faces outwards. That's a better way to put it. It faces outwards. Now that you have that done, we are going to go ahead and get two 1x2 ramps, and we're going to flip it on both ends. It doesn't matter which one you start with, so long as it goes on the far end, so the part that's at the front of this 2x2 section, and the ramp should be facing towards the body. So in other words, it's facing away from the front. So do it on both ends. So you got one that looks like this, and then on the other side, just do the same exact thing. So it looks like that. We'll get to what's on this end later. And you're going to stay on whatever end you're at, and on the other 1x2 section of this whole 2x2 thing, we're going to go ahead and insert these dark blue 1x2s. So it looks like this. Now, we are somewhat almost done with our leg. We're going to now take these pieces. They are 1x2 flat arcs, but they have a 1 stud. This 1 stud is going to insert on our 1x2, and it's going to connect our 1x2 that we just put down to our raised 1x1 with the 1x1 on the side. Has the little ledge like this. Wow, I managed to do that one-handed. I'm actually impressed with myself. So that's what it should look like, and you gotta do it on the other end side as well. This one I'm not gonna risk doing one-handed. So this is what it should look like come the end. Just had to snap it in place. So yeah, there we go. Everything looks very good on this so far. And just to top it off, we are now going to cover up our 1x2 area with two pieces. We got, of course, our domes, our black domes, as well as the 1x1 ramps. The 1x1 ramps goes on the unoccupied part of our 1x2s that we just started working on. With the ramp going up, or to the right, I guess. And then the dome piece should be attaching on the piece we just put on in the previous step. Make sure the flat ends are going front and back like this. And like usual, do the same on the other side. So this is what it should look like. Easy enough. And that is where the previous video stopped. But today it's going to continue, and we're going to insert our 2x3 now on top of our 1x2s with the one stud. And like usual, you're going to get our dark bluish sphere flat as well as our two dome pieces. And of course the two dome pieces are attaching in the bottom left and bottom right corner. Just like this. And then the flat sphere should be attached right here on our 1x2. Make sure it's centerized, of course, so it looks like that. Now, we actually gotta do what's on this end first, before we attach it, because normally that's where my video would end, but I think I should continue so that way we could actually attach this leg, since it's only one step, and then the attachment, and then it moves on to the next bag with the arms. So, we're going to continue today, and we're going to take the tan 2x2, the two 2x2 arcs, flat arcs, so they're a bit thicker than usual. We're going to take this piece, of course, and a 1x1 ramp, and use our 2x2 as a base on in the top right corner. We're going to insert our arc, so it looks like this. Make sure it's flat on the ground. And then the ramp is going in the bottom right corner, facing to the right. Lots of rights. And then in the bottom left corner, we're going to insert the other arc. Again, make sure it's flat. So it looks like this. And then attach this piece in the top left. So this is what it should look like in the end. Now we are going to insert this piece, this whole contraption, right on, just like this. So our ramp is facing towards our gray pieces. So that's what it looks like. And of course, the leg is attached via these black pieces here. So there we go. We got two legs attached. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We're going to work on the arms next time, because right now this just does not look right at all. And I'll see you guys then. So long.